Hey guys, Sigma House bidding you welcome to another video. I'm gonna try and get through this as quickly as possible. I've not made a pickups in a while. I'm sitting in front of my eBay shelf. I've got more stuff listed than I ever have before. Probably most of this stuff you haven't seen. I mean, have you seen this one? I found this for $8 recently. Not a bad find. What other sort of highlights? I don't know. The highlights sell pretty fast. And then you're left with the riffraff. So, I've got a lot more stuff to show. There's not going to be any game hunting for the next week, because we have Easter break coming up. I get 4 days off in a row. Absolutely excellent. It's been a long time since I had a holiday, not since November have I had that kind of... Oh, I had a bit of time off between then. Catherine's looking at a game. Can you wait until I'm done? The pizza's in the oven if you want to grab it. Have some of it. But I'll do these pickups and get through them. It's like 99% movies, so I'm just gonna call it movie pickups. That was the first lot. This first lot of stuff was all from one person. I went to a, it was supposed to be a trash and treasure sale, but it was more of like a little indoor car boot. It wasn't great. I only found stuff at one seller, but I did find a lot of stuff from the one seller, so happy about that. I enjoy going to car boots and stuff. There's just not a lot of them around me. So when there is one available, I try to go to it, especially if I'm not working. This guy had heaps and heaps of movies. He said he collected for himself. You know, some of these stickers are from like cash converters, and other places, but I got them all from the one guy. He had these for, I believe, he wanted $2 each, or 10 for $10. And I think it came up to about $30 altogether. Oh, Catherine, I'm filming a video. Ask me after my video's done. So it came out to about $30. I just grabbed anything that I thought might be interesting, stuff I might be able to sell as well. A lot of horror movies, which is cool. First up here, we have Getting Square. A good one to find always. Goes for about $10. It's a funny movie. Oh, these two I got from another place. Clean and Sober with Michael Keaton. He said this was a really good movie, so I took his recommendation and bought it just upon that. The Witch, a good movie. I'm not sure if I'll rewatch it. I might just list it to sell. Doesn't go for heaps and heaps. One that's brand new and sealed, but I'm going to open it and watch it. It's called 7 in Heaven. It's based on like that game you play at parties, 7 Minutes in Heaven, where you both go in the closet and make out or hit into each other or whatever. I've never heard of it. Looks interesting, so I'll give it a watch. If you guys have seen any of these, let me know. I bought 2 copies of the same movie for some reason, Dead Silence. I'm interested in watching it. I've seen it before, but it's been so long I remember nothing about it. I just assume it's about a killer doll. I remember nothing about it at all. I couldn't even find this one listed online. Demons 3, The Ogre. I was going to pick this up regardless of whether I could find any sold listings of it, because it looks very, very cheesy. Looks like something I'd like to watch. From 1988 originally. Cool find. Heartbreak Ridge. It's got Clint Eastwood and he's older. Can't go wrong. Brand new seal. I'm going to give it a go at Selling Strange Brew. I think this is the movie that got Rick Moranis famous, because he was on a TV show back in the day Was it called Great White North? I guess it was. It's what got him his start in kind of comedy. This is one to watch. Alexander Skarsgård. Hidden Fear Will Find You. I know the name Alexander Skarsgård. I don't think I've seen him in anything. Jeepers Creepers Ravenous. I heard these new Jeepers Creepers movies aren't very good, but for $1 I'll sit down and watch it. So more of this stuff here is to sell. We'll just go through it as we grab it. I grabbed this one, Goosebumps DVD and Monster Survival Book. I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. I've not actually seen the Goosebumps movie, so I guess I'll give it a watch. I liked the books when I was a kid. Messenger 2, The Scarecrow. About a guy losing his mind, apparently. A lot of these have, like, cash converter stickers on them. Badlands. Looks interesting. Got Martin Sheen and Sissy Spacek. I really like Sissy Spacek as an actress. It's the same... She didn't seem to do heaps and heaps, I don't think. But this looks really good. Bloodsuckers. This isn't worth anything, but I wanted to pick it up to watch it. This has heaps of vampire movies on it. Nosferatu, Vampire, Atom Age Vampire, Fangs of the Living Dead, and Vampire Night Orgy and Count Dracula and His Vampire Bride. I mean, it's rated PG, so I doubt those last two are too graphic, but it just looked interesting. 3-disc set there, pretty cool. 2001 Maniacs. I've seen this before when I was younger. I wanted to rewatch it. I don't think it's very good, but I remember liking it. Stung. It's an interesting one that I've never seen or heard of before. Looks like people get stung by wasps and they start getting infected, turning into zombies. That's a pretty cool idea for a movie. Rumble in the Bronx. Obviously worth picking up. I sell this for $12 all day. Super easy. This is another one, good one to sell. Golden Years and Cujo. This should go for about $14, $15. 3-disc set there. I guess Golden Years is a pretty long one. I've never seen it. Oh, it's 325 minutes. Wow, that is very long. What's it about? Government guinea pig, future on the line. I don't think I'll watch that. Metalocalypse, the Doomstar Requiem, 2 discs. I remember Metalocalypse when I was a bit younger. It was fun at the time. Sit down and watch that again. And most of these are to sell. It's the only one that isn't to sell. Red Scorpion. Give that a watch. And this one here, Dark House. I'm gonna sit down and watch that one too. And all the rest of these are to sell. Big Brother, Unseen, Uncut, Unreal. I've sold this for $15 in the past. Hey Hey It's Saturday. Anything that has Hey Hey It's Saturday related is worth grabbing. I think this is worth about $15 as well. The Dismissal. That one's worth about $20. Not bad. Tales of Halloween, this is one to watch. But once I'm done with all the horror stuff, I might list it all up in one big lot, sell it together. All of the discs are mint, by the way. That's why I asked if the guy was a collector himself. Because all of the discs were absolutely mint. Support your local sheriff, I've sold this in the past. It's only worth $10. Political Animals, the complete series. I don't think this is worth heaps, but it is brand new sealed. And one that I just sold for $10 plus shipping. Bad Boy Bubby. I sold the 1-disc edition, so I assume the 2-disc edition with a nice slip cover is going to be worth a little bit more. So yeah, those ones I bought to sell will easily pay for all of the rest. And all of them were $30. Not bad. I can't remember if I got this from him too, or if this was from another... I think this was from another person. I went to an op shop and they had two pretty good DVDs that I decided to grab. We have F for Fake by Orson Welles. This is where he goes over all of the like magician's tricks and what they do to fool you. I actually want to sit down and watch this because it sounds very, very interesting. It's a pretty nice release. It's got a little book there, mint condition. Definitely got to sit down and watch this before selling it. But this does go for about $15 by itself, which is good. I think I paid $2. This was $2 as well. Kind of heartbreaking on this one because this would have been a really good find. If this was in mint condition, you're talking $40 to $50. It is perfect with John Travolta and Jamie Lee Curtis, who has a rockin' bod and a weird face. But she's old now. She was good looking back in the day. So was John Travolta. This is from 1985. But unfortunately, the disc has some pretty noticeable scratches. They don't look crazy deep. I'm gonna sit down and watch it just to see if they affect play. It could go either way with them, unfortunately. If they do affect play, then like, it's worthless, you know? I do sometimes, it's been a long time, probably since the pandemic, that I've gone to that guy that I get to buff the discs. It's been a long time since I visited that dude, the Cash King in Bean Lee. Not for any particular reason, just because if I see something and it's scratched, I generally just don't pick it up unless it's worth a lot of money. And generally, the DVDs and video games I find are thankfully in good condition. It was only really cash converters I was buying from where the discs would be fucked. And they sell stuff for too expensive for me to even consider buying anymore, so I don't get a lot of scratched stuff anymore. I went to the Ipswich markets on the weekend. I went there the weekend before and didn't find much. But I thought, I'll go again. There's just not a lot of sellers there, unfortunately. It's a very small market as it is, and even though it's only a small market, generally only half of it will ever be filled. You're talking probably less than 20 sellers total at any given weekend. So I just don't see the point of visiting it very often, but there was one guy there that was selling a lot of DVDs and stuff, and he told me, look, all of this stuff, forget the prices on them, $2 each. I'm going out of business at the end of the year. I want to retire and settle down, so $2 each right now. So we grabbed a bunch of stuff from that guy. I think it came out to like $28 or something. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, $28, which was a great deal for what I grabbed. We'll start with the DVDs. The DVDs are probably the least interesting things. We have Lake Placid and Club Dread. I just sold a copy of Lake Placid, so I guess as a double pack it'll be more worth my time to sell. Alice in Wonderland, this one has sold for a bit in the past. I think this has... yeah, this has scratches, unfortunately, so I'll give it a watch and see if it's any good to me. Woodstock 99, I do have a copy of this already, but I've sold it in the past. This one was good condition. Doesn't have its insert though, so I'll have to note that in the listing. The Drink of Kings, I wanted to watch this, a documentary on champagne. It just sounds interesting. Highlander 2, The Quickening. I thought $2. I've not actually seen this one before. So I'll sit down and give it a watch. This one was brand new. I couldn't find many listings for it, so I thought I'll just grab it. The Lady Gaga story. Brand new Umbrella Media release, so I thought give it a go for $2. And Wet Hot American Summer, which people have recommended me. They say this is a really good movie. I'd never heard of it before someone recommended it to me, so I'll definitely watch it and see how it is. And then we have You have a heap of, not a heap, a few Blu-rays. Contact on Blu-ray. I think I have a copy of this for sale already. I've not seen the movie, but I want to sit down and watch it. It's supposed to be very good. Wally for $2, 2-disc set. 2-disc set there, pretty cool. One to watch with my wife. She thinks the little cockroach in the movie is cute. Don't you, Catherine?
And I like the tree.
And she likes the tree. Finding Nemo, triple play 4-disc set.
I like that movie.
You'd think something like this would be worth a little bit more, but it's just not. 1, 2, 3, 4 discs there. Just not worth anything. Sucks because, like, I don't know. Part of me thought that Disney DVDs and Blu-rays would retain their value a bit because Disney's movies are so well regarded that people would want physical copies. But I guess there's so many of them out there that they're just not worth anything. You know, there's more than enough supply to meet the demand. Blu-ray 3D plus regular Blu-ray, brand new sealed, Madagascar 3D. I thought, oh, that's a one I can list up, try to sell. The best find of the lot, the reason I went there because I missed out on it. For some reason, I was looking at this last weekend and I thought, it's $5, just put it back, I don't want it. This weekend it was only $2, so I guess Perseverance paid off, saved me $3. Dragon Ball Z Season 6 on Blu-ray. This is brand new sealed. The seal is coming off, but if I was to list it, I would list it as brand new sealed because it's not been watched, it's not been opened, it can't be opened. I might open it up and watch it myself. I saw a sold listing of $25 plus shipping, so if I was to list it, I would list it for that. But I have Season 3 on Blu-ray, and I realized that the 2 seasons I have on Blu-ray are the only 2 seasons I actually want to sit down and watch. The end of the Frieza saga and the end of the Cell saga. Because in my mind, everything else is just filler. And finally, we found 2 4K Ultra HD DVDs. Actually, I think I found one the last time I was there too, yeah. Last time I was there, I found this one, John Wick 2 on the Ultra 4K. So $2 for 4K Blu-rays, can't beat that. Mad Max Fury Road. I liked this movie, good car chase movie. You could kind of tell it was written for, because Tom Hardy doesn't make much sense being in the movie, but, like Mel Gibson being the same age as the villain from the first movie would have made sense, because you would have brought them both back. Obviously Mel Gibson is kind of crazy, so I guess they didn't want him there. And I'm pretty sure the guy that played, what's the guy's name? I can't even remember the names, but the guy that played the villain in this movie, he's passed away since, so rest in peace. And Avengers Infinity War on the 4K Ultra HD. I've never seen... I saw the second Avengers movie, but I haven't seen any of the others. And honestly, like I could point at these characters and tell you who a good amount of them are, but I don't know their stories. I haven't seen their movies. There we go. And finally, EB Games is having a bit of a sale. I was umming and ahhing about picking up some more titles, but I decided to just pick up 3. The ones I left behind were Fade to Silence on the PS4, which I might go back and pick up. I might use a gift card for that. And there was another one that was $15. I don't remember what it was, but it looked pretty fun, so I might go back and pick that up as well tomorrow. But the ones I picked up, they're having a big sale. On the PS4 we have Pharaonic. This looked interesting. It looked a lot like Curse of the Mummy on the PS2. Sphinx, Curse of the Mummy on the PS2. It looked a lot like that, and I'm a really big fan of that game, so I wanted to sit down and play this one. $4 for that? Even if it sucks, who cares? $4 can't buy $4 can't buy a pie at the bakery anymore. You can't get anything for $4. $7, $14 half price for Styx, Shards of Darkness. I don't know if this is the first game. It says Styx Returns, so it might not be the first game in the series. But I remember this coming out and it being a stealth game set in a kind of medieval setting. It had had thief vibes, and I liked that about it. So for $7, I'll finally give it a go. I wait years on these things. If they don't come down to the price I want to pay, I don't buy them. I miss out. And I don't have FOMO, I don't have fear of missing out. If I miss out on something, oh well. And we have one to sell here, Doom Slayers Collection. I looked this up online. It seems like this version of the Doom game on PS4 goes for about $40, so I'll definitely be selling that. I'm not going to redeem that. If that's redeemable, you redeem it. But yeah, people pay big money just for you like label variants or whatever. The guy told me at the cash register, oh yeah, like there's very little chance that I'll have all these games on it, just so you know. It's like, come on man, you're supposed to sell me the game. That's it. That's all of it. I'm gonna go eat my pizza. See you at my house, bidding you guys farewell. Have a good one.